Check, check. Good pizza, mighty
What's good, mi familia? It's your boy JPZ, your favorite cannabis Cugines, reporting live from the That's Good Pizza podcast. We're gonna break some bread with you, smoke some good weed with you, and talk good pizza. Today, we got a special guest, two special guests actually. My man to the left of me is a local Sacramento legend, a master grower, a strain hunter / hoarder, graffiti artist, and we're not talking just notebooks, ladies and gentlemen. This fool's still bombing trains, trains and things. And then we have my man Billy from Golden State Labs with us today, man. We're gonna have some fun today, y'all. So the theme of today's show is Welcome to Terplandia. So, Heisenbern, how you doing, brother? Thanks for coming to the show, man.
Good, bro. Thanks for having me on, man.
My man, my Cugine. Yo, tell us a little bit about the story, man. Like we got to start with your story. You know what I'm saying? Let's start way back before Burn was Burn, when Burn was Little Burn. You know what I mean? Like, we can take it back to grade school, man. What you was on back in the day, bro?
Back in the day? Shoot. How far you want to go back?
I'm going all the way back, bro. People want to know.
Shoot,
Let's go back, man. What you was into as a little kid, man? You want to be a firefighter when you grew up? What was the deal?
Man, like you know, I still paint.
That's right.
But I was a b-boy.
Okay,
So,
I can see that.
I always did breaking and graffiti were always hand in hand. You know what I'm saying?
Two of the four elements of hip-hop.
The same way you battled, the same way. It was two different art forms.
Yeah, for sure.
But,
for sure.
You know, they both had their own,
Absolutely.
particular things, going on.
Absolutely.
But,
So cardboard, you break out the cardboard, you get busy on them?
Linoleum.
Okay.
Linoleum, yeah.
Only.
Act like you know,
in high school, I used to bring out a roll of linoleum.
Facts.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I was lucky enough to be cool with the little, little yard duty or whatever security they got on campus. And I would put my linoleum in the locker where they would have the soda can machine.
Damn.
Okay.
So on lunch, me and a bunch of homies, we had a lot of people that danced at that school and graffiti.
Love that.
Where I'm from, they're known for breakdancing.
No shit.
Graffiti, yeah.
Where you from, bro?
West Sacramento.
West Sac. Oh, you from West Sac? Born and raised.
Yes, sir.
Tight, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And there's a lot of legends that I was able to learn from. So
yeah, that's right.
I kind of got a kickstart on graffiti. Shout out Emer, E&D, minus E&D, and anybody else I forgot to mention.
For sure.
So was it like East Coast hip hop, or was it? I mean, because you were breaking and
That's the West Coast
or
thing.
West.
or were you still
what's up,
listening to? Were you breaking the sack shit, or were you breaking to? You know what I'm saying? What kind of music were you breaking to?
When I first started, so I would say for sure is a West Coast genre. So I don't know if you're familiar with like, let's see, what's the genre called?
I'm from the East Coast, brother. You gotta tell me.
It's electric.
Okay, I got you. Electric Boogie?
Electric.
Like funk?
What's the name?
Funk?
No, damn, don't tell me I just forgot what the genre is called. Electro funk.
Electro Funk. Got you.
Electro-funk.
I got you.
Nucleus, Jam on It,
Planet Rock.
Tight. Planet Patrol,
Planet Rock.
all the old school shit. But,
That's fire.
but yeah, electro funk was more
fire.
of the West Coast, LA vibes.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me? And that's a lot of the people I looked up to when I was growing up were like old school graffiti writers and same thing, old school b-boys.
That's right.
And all those people are still my friends today.
That's tight, bro.
Some of my closest weed related homies are
Really?
people that I used to dance with, or people that I used to paint with, or even still paint with till this day.
Oh, that's tight,
Yeah.
bro.
Tight.
Yo, the fact that you still painting is, I fucking love that, bro. Love that. What was your first tag name? It's all good, bro. I just shared mine. Mine wasn't great.
I won't say my name, but it was my name with the one at the end.
Okay, for sure. All right, I see that.
Slowly
It happens to the best of us
Yeah.
now. We all had something.
I had to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Bro, I had immature. I was 12, and then immature. The actual
Hey, that was
who's now
fitting,
B2K.
though. That was no, I'm just saying.
Right, it
immature
was fitting,
kid, like,
immature. It was dope, and like
Just practicing your
I hit
letters.
that, bro. I hit that shit on a
figuring out
wall
your name.
To be
before they even came
know what
out.
I'm
Fuck
And
them.
I did know 10 niggas with
it actually
a 1
evolved from
on the end
my
of their
first
name.
Yeah, facts,
to
bro.
being M1, and instead of just writing the letters, I spelled it out, so it was
O-N-E.
EMONE.
Okay.
Everybody was like, I had all these like older guys that were like dope already,
Yeah.
you know, masters already
For sure.
at their craft, and they were like, oh, you're they would see my tags, and they'd be like, oh, you're Emone. They're like, I see your shit in downtown, and,
Yeah.
and West Sac, all over,
Yeah.
on the light rail,
Yeah,
you know,
fuck
and
yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's actually M1,
But whatever, you know what I'm saying?
and then
Yeah, that's great, man.
yeah, you know, it just took off from there, where I was, you know, practicing different letters, and one of my favorite letters was the E.
E's are fun, bro.
Another
What letter
one
do you hate
was-
to write? I hate fucking Z's. I hate Y's.
See, I used to take that as like the challenge.
C's are
now.
tough, bro.
There's a
They're
lot
so
of letters I
basic.
used to hate. but
There's
then-
some hard
Yeah.
ones.
But then I actually
H's
evolved
suck.
and used to do those. But
You know?
I mean,
H's
you
are
gotta-
hard.
You gotta
Hard,
push
bro.
you gotta push yourself to do the things that
Yeah.
are hard.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
You
what
used to write too?
I
It
still
sounds
do.
like it. Oh,
Still
yeah.
do.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
yeah, bro. That's what's up, man.
Hey,
I
you
did
know what's
300
crazy
I got
is how we
300
reconnected.
I got 300 trains last year. I reconnected.
300 trains?
We reconnected
Nice
through
guy.
graffiti.
Yeah, we reconnected through graffiti. I
Believe
ran
it or
into
not,
him-
I don't think I saw you
the
for
perfect
5
fucking
years.
show,
in
dog.
this.
I ran into him in the yard and fucking I was like, man, let me get some.
Not
of
the
this
jail yard, the
BTYZ.
train yard.
Nah, yeah, I'm
The
in the
train
train
yard.
yard. And then yeah,
Yeah.
just,
That's ill, bro. Oh
That's
my God. I
pretty
fucking
crazy,
love
bro.
that, bro. Thanks for
My mic.
coming, man.
You know what's crazy, bro? Is I didn't recognize you at first, and I hadn't painted.
Fuck.
I haven't painted. When I saw you that time, I didn't paint for a whole like year and a half.
I
I took a long break,
I stopped
Yeah.
painting for like 7 years. I kept getting in
and
trouble.
I go, dude. You know, this guy rolled up on us as me and my homie Bread, and we're painting a brand new white, built in 2018 Cryotrans.
Nice.
Brand new white, like a white
Love
wall.
that. Love that.
the
Oh,
virgin.
you couldn't get no
Virgin,
better.
right?
It's a virgin. Hell
A little
yeah.
chubby.
I'm like, hey, bro, dude, there's a big guy rolling up on us right now. You know, and
The fucking homie.
this particular spot is I can't say exactly where, but it's in the valley, and it's in a hood spot.
Okay.
Really
Okay.
dangerous spot in my opinion. And,
Right.
That's not.
Inside?
Yeah, it's not far from there.
Let me see. I'm gonna open one of these.
But yeah, but the same spot he's talking about, like in the last week or so, I've had one of the little homies got jumped there,
That's hot, bro.
and then
Oh, damn.
and
It's a
then
real
and
dangerous
then
area,
and then a
dude.
couple of the homies got there's a gangster that lives in the neighborhood, and he ran up on him with the 40 cal and the extended clip.
Damn,
He
bro.
was trying to break their pockets, and they're kind of laughing. They're like, "Man, we got
Oh,
paint on it.
We're
Like,
just
like-
spraying trains, dog.
Yeah,
like, we ain't out here getting money.
What you think we had a little
They're
money
still
on
they're
it?
still on some gang shit.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
like from what I saw, I don't know if you think this is true or not, but this from what I've experienced there painting there for a long time. One neighborhood, the tracks separate two neighborhoods.
Oh, one
Okay.
neighborhood's
One
bad.
neighborhood's like a old school Mexican, hella Mexicans, hella Pisces on this side.
Yeah.
This side's pretty chill.
Yeah.
But the other side
Yeah.
is really methy.
But see,
Oh, okay, really
really
methy.
methy,
Even-
and then sometimes
even
you
the
get
other side-
you'll get a mixture of the two.
even the other side,
Okay,
the
okay.
ISIS, they're growing weed back there.
For sure,
They're
for sure.
partying, there's banda, but then you got the other side that's a bunch of gangsters and tweakers, and they're fucking, like, I got a homie.
Bro, this
that's
gotta be
inside.
South Sac, bro.
Yeah, I got a homie that's.
Huh?
it's in Modesto. It's in
top-
Modesto.
Oh, it's in
Sorry.
Modesto.
Don't blow up
Got
the
you.
spot,
Oh, it's in the
bro.
valley. Okay, now I got you. I got you.
Don't
Now-
blow up the
fucking-
spot, bro.
My bad, bro.
can't say
My
where,
bad.
but
I'm
it's-
not
it's-
from here, so I'm just like
it's
really
in the
just trying to
valley.
figure out where.
Yeah.
Let me stop
Get the,
snitching. Yeah,
get the specifics after.
yeah,
bro.
we'll talk later.
It's a lot less chill than
Edit that
Sac.
out.
I'll just say that.
What's that?
It's a lot less chill than Sac.
Less chill than Sac.
Yeah,
Got it.
It's a little dangerous spot. And
Got it.
We didn't really even realize it until like after we're done painting. I usually throw all my cans away at the gas station.
Right.
I collect all my cans. I make sure I don't leave anything in the yard.
Yeah, for sure. Grown
Clean,
man
you gotta
shit.
You want to leave
Respect
that?
the
You want to
rules.
leave that neighborhood real quick.
And
Yeah.
They don't want to hang out there.
you
Here, train me.
know, I would get gas sometimes at a gas station after, and you see all the fucking action.
All the tweaks,
bro.
yeah.
Oh my God, there's dudes busting knocks and motorcycles, and
I'm blown away to see how
there's jack boys out. I mean,
Yeah, but see, people
are looking at you crazy.
People just think because we're in California that it's Hollywood and it's glitz and glamour.
No,
I
it's
will tell
not.
you, it's not glitz and glamour.
Bro.
All these out of towners come and they want to come and they land and they got all their money and
And they got they looking good and they change on.
And they go straight to the cookie store. Or the fucking...
You a lick, bro.
Bro, not only are they a lick,
lick,
but people are sitting there waiting for
Walking
you guys to
lick
pull
right
up. Because they know you've been on a 10, 12, 14-hour flight. They know you watch. They know that's the first thing you're going to do before you check
So you know the bag's on you, right?
Exactly, bro. And they don't even care anymore, bro.
No, hell no.
You'll walk in the
They probably
cookie
broad day
store
now.
and they know you're only going to be in there for 10, 15 minutes. They'll bash out your windows and be gone with everything within seconds.
Yeah, facts, bro.
And like, I've actually even seen them
Out
do
of
it in
towners, pay attention.
They even do it in traffic.
Yeah, they do it in
have
traffic.
To be parked.
Yeah, they do it in traffic.
You could be at a red light.
You could be followed.
Stuck.
You get blipped.
Bro.
You get blipped
Yeah.
in the bay for sure.
Yeah, come to Cali. It's fun.
I've been here 5 years, bro, and man, I learned real quick. Cause I'm, you know what I mean. I'm a street dude. I'm very in tune with what's going on around me, and I know how to absorb my environment and quickly. You know what I'm saying? And like, man, I seen how I was like, oh, it's spicy out here. I like it. But you gotta know how to
it's not
move.
just
You gotta know how to
spicy,
move.
It's just problem with
But
it
I
is
liked it because I could wiggle a little better.
too many people come
There's
through.
a lot of
and wanna
people
front
around
their Rolexes or their
I don't do that.
Their cool things,
Yeah,
and they don't realize that
Yeah,
even
that's
though
not
it's
cool.
California, but like the capital, Sacramento's grimy as fuck.
Grimy as fuck, bro.
San Francisco, you go from $1 million homes to fucking the trenches real quick.
Real quick, yeah.
The other side of the bridge is Oakland. Man,
Yeah, you
that's
already know what
real
time it is.
slummy.
Yeah, real-
Richmond, come on, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And they think that they
It's
can
not
just
sweet, bro.
They think they can roll around in these rented Mercedes and flex and hop out. These fools are watching you. They know you're not from
Yeah.
here. They're waiting for you to fucking.
I know, bro. I know
Slip
people
up.
from the East Coast that had a really bad first day here.
Oh, bro.
Like for real, I
knew
know a
some
couple
kid-
people.
I knew those kids that just made the news in L.A. I met them at the fucking grand opening.
What
for,
kids?
Tenko, the English kids. They're on the news. They each got robbed for a Rolex and like
Ooh.
5-10 grand.
What they was going to see Tenko?
Yeah, I met them at the grand opening, and
Okay.
then they're downtown LA, and they just got ran up on.
that happens.
That happens,
I'm
man.
bugged out to
You gotta have your
see,
shit. Your
and
eyes
I'm
peeled.
bugged out to see graffiti culture still as
What do you mean?
strong
Graffiti-
as it has like been
wait,
historically.
so you
amazing.
I mean, because you kind of don't see them in the mainstream, right? And you don't see them on the news, and you still kind of see the art around, but you don't even think that it's alive and well like it used to be in the 80s, 90s, and to hear your guys' story that you guys are still out bombing trains and fucking
That's ill,
and writing,
bro.
I think it's dope as fuck.
blowing my mind, bro.
And to know that it's hella people still out there that's
Yeah.
doing it.
Well,
I thought I was
is
cool
like
on my
fucking-
iPad.
I think it's
It's
dope.
a tradition.
It's in
I love
different
it, bro.
areas,
It's
and
a
what
tradition.
people
I
don't
love it.
realize is
So
most
it.
graffiti writers can't hold a traditional job. I can't fucking get up and fucking do a 9 to fucking 5.
Yeah.
Like, it takes a lot of fucking time, energy. So you need a job that pays your bills and gives you the fucking total freedom. So growing weed was that. Like, if it wasn't even for graffiti, I would never even started growing weed.
right.
Graffiti got me into growing weed.
Where you from, bro?
I'm from the East Bay.
Okay. That's what's up. And what was your first tag name?
Something stupid. I don't know. I've written a lot of things. I
Just
finally,
run me through like the first 5. You know what I'm saying? Like just let's go through the
I can't even-
timeline.
I
Hit me
don't
with a
even
couple,
know.
baby. What's up?
There
What
might
you
be an
got for
old
me?
train
names.
still out there.
Two. Give me 2.
No, there's probably when I started writing trains, I was already stuck on a name, and I've kept that same name. I've probably written that same name for like the last 10 years. This last year, I started writing something else just because I was fucking bored. I mean, like I said, I did 300 trains, so
That's
I
fucking
just
dope,
got
bro.
bored. Like COVID really what it was. There was nothing to do.
Right.
There you go.
Do you guys fuck with iPads at all? The Procreate?
I'm
Anything?
trying to get on that shit because, like, for example, I could do logos and do other things, and
I want to
it'd be
do
a
it.
more money-
listen,
I just
it'd be a
before we
more
leave-
money maker.
Before we leave, after the show, I'm gonna bust it out. I'm gonna show you all these brushes I got. I'm gonna be like, I want to see you do something with this one, this one, this one. You're gonna lose your fucking mind, bro.
I got some of the stuff. My problem with
You'll
it
lose
is,
your mind, bro.
is I could do way better on that fucking that paper and a pen than
Nothing
I can.
feels like that. Nothing feels
Yeah.
like that, bro.
I'm the opposite. when it comes to the computer, I can't replicate what I'm doing
Try to
on
save
the
it.
wall. It's weird.
So-
And then
but
plus it's
fucking
like,
weird.
I just
I
like.
know.
But do you hit
The
canvases?
feeling is different.
Do you
I
guys
just
hit
can't-
You
canvases?
guys need to get paid,
Not,
bro.
any,
Do you
not
get paid?
anymore, but I
Doggy.
used to do it.
I mean,
I'm
because like
used
you
to do
guys,
murals
I'm only asking
for-
because you
for
guys are
business.
artists. Like
I'll do
and
canvases sometimes, but the thing with it is, really where the painting boils down to me is like, even if you see right now, I got shit I gotta take care of. Like, I'm constantly on the phone, I'm constantly doing shit. So, the act of actually painting gets me away from that. Like, my phone's blowing up, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm not gonna leave the yard for to go deal with this shit. So, I'll sit there. And it's like a total like release for me.
Disconnect.
And it's like also
Just
like
total
you're
disconnect.
expressing yourself.
That's what skateboarding is like.
Right.
For me,
Plugging
bro.
your shit in from one outlet to the other, and you're just
That's dope, bro.
Because I can't.
Nothing else
If I
matters.
sit at
Yeah. You know
home,
what
I'm saying?
like, and I'm all over the place. So I'm on different time zones. I'm fucking with people. Like my buddies are waking up. So like sometimes I'll get caught up late at night talking to my boys in a whole different time zone just because I can finally get a hold of them and we're
Yeah.
So it's like,
Hell yeah.
like I really don't disconnect a lot. So to be able to
nice.
fucking
Cherry?
stop and
Teresa?
and fucking just chill, it helps me a lot.
Hell yeah.
Manuelos.
I mean, there's been a lot of
Nice.
successful graph writers that have like transitioned
There's
into
hella successful
artists
graph writers
that and even in Hollywood
Well, I'm
when I
paying
worked
$200-$300 a logo for,
producing,
like,
they were
some
doing
really dope
Not only
ones.
that though, too, there's hella people in the weed industry that are graph artists. I don't want to start.
Oh,
throwing
facts,
people out
bro.
there,
No,
but
that's
there's
real
hella,
talk.
Like big brands.
Yo,
are
look
behind
at
graph artists.
Al Fresco's a great fucking artist, bro. Like,
Graffiti artists.
yeah. Hey, real quick, let's shout out to CGO, man, for barring these bad boys up for the BTY family. Looking real mean. And I'm up on the roster. I think I'm 2-3 spots away.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we're gonna roll up
there,
some
huh?
Strombolis, man. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
he's got a long list going.
I know. That's why I had to jump on,
He's
bro.
popping.
I know, man. I love
He's
it. I
popping
love
right
it,
now.
man.
So when did you start moving into the cannabis industry? When did you start moving into the weed part?
Yes.
So
When did the journey begin?
my boy Brad actually was one of the guys I really saw first. He used to sell weed since high school, and he was one of the first guys I knew that would drive up to Clear Lake. They would drive up to Mendo
So he's taking the trips.
and come back with.
But also his crew.
yeah.
His crew grew a lot of weed. Like I
That was late. That came
I
later.
fucked with
though.
later, but
That
yeah,
came
but
later.
they're
though.
always
That came
wiggling
later.
in the weed. Like
Yeah.
his circle was always had their hands to do
Yeah.
with something weed related.
Yeah.
Well, how old were you when you first started growing?
I didn't start growing until I was in my early 20s.
Okay.
But
That's cool.
Yeah.
You said like that's
Yeah.
that
I started
that's a
growing
minute ago, bro.
2008 is when I really started.
Nice, man.
But 2007 is when I started getting,
Nice, bro.
becoming a weed nerd, I guess.
Oh, we're all weed nerds on this show,
I
man.
actually
You're
didn't
welcome
even,
here.
my whole high school, I didn't
Nice.
smoke one single thing.
Oh no shit.
Really?
Okay, so time out. What age did you start smoking weed?
Uh,
Tell us what
I'm not too proud of this.
one of
but-
my questions is
So-
tell me about the time too. I want to hear the time,
So-
the age, and what happened.
Yeah, so as I grew up in West Sacramento, so back in the '90s, it was still called Broderick.
Yeah,
If you're from Sac and you hear, hey, I'm from West Sac,
Billy.
you kind
There
of
you
get, I'm kind of used to people being like, oh, you're from the West, oh, or you're from Broderick, oh,
Yeah.
like it's
They
rough,
look down
like it's
on you?
rough out there.
Like it's rough
but-
out there. Got it.
But honestly, it wasn't in my mind. It wasn't that rough. It was Mexican. People were banging.
For sure.
So I grew up,
Yeah.
trying to fucking bang, hanging out with the older kids that were doing stupid shit. And I'm pretty sure I was in 3rd grade when I smoked my first joint.
Nice, bro.
Yeah, it was
dude, you
my
beat me.
boys. It was my boy's older brother, and he had this fucking joint that was on a wire. Do you remember those ones, Randy's?
Randy's.
Randy's, you said it
I
right
used to
away.
like
Tell him
them.
the
They were-
fuck
hey,
out.
they were cool.
Hold up. What the
We didn't
fuck
know
is a
no better.
Randy, dog?
They were a
I've been doing this
paper
long
with
time.
a-
I've been smoking
Had
since
this wire,
9-6.
and you would get down to the roach.
I'm 36.
But hold on, back up.
38.
Back in the
It
day,
was-
you remember how you smoked the roach to nothing?
Yeah.
So you'd have this wire, and you'd have the wire, and you'd be able to pass the wire around.
And the
pass
paper,
wire,
So you
and
roll
the
it?
paper had a wire in it all
Okay,
the way
I've
across.
seen that.
Almost
I've seen
like a
that.
bread tie.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's
Uh,
called the Randy.
And
It's almost
it
like
was
a
a
roach
Randy
holder.
paper.
Yeah, it was.
So
When
as
it's at the end,
so
you got
as the
little-
roach burn, as the lit burn,
Yeah.
you could hold the end of it because
Yeah.
it would still be the wire there.
Yeah. Okay. Randy. Why is it called the Randy?
That was
the
the
brand.
brand name.
The brand, got it. Okay, cool. I've seen those once or twice in my
Is
travels.
that it?
Which is British for horny.
Yeah, it is. It is. I learned that.
Randy.
Yeah, I remember that from Boston
I'm
Powers.
making you Randy.
So, what high school you went to, bro? Like, what was the high school experience like, man?
Shoot, I went to the only high school in
In West Side?
I won't say the name, but it's the only.
We
high
know
school.
it. We know what it is.
Yeah. You know,
You was
and
into sports or what? You was a little thug or what? You
I
was
was
just
in- I
hitting
was-
walls with Magnum
shoot, I
44s
was-
and shit?
So in high school, I was doing nothing but graffiti, and I was heavy into the breakdancing. You
Nice.
know, that's pretty much.
I was
all-
heavy in
that's
graffiti and-
That consumed me.
Graffiti and
Totally.
hustling was my shit.
Yeah.
Did you
wasn't,
see-
I wasn't a hustler yet. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. But all my friends, all the older guys, they
For
were,
sure.
and I saw what they were doing. And as soon as I got out, that's kind of when I got into, you know, other things. And we started. I actually stopped painting for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And my boy that had graduated like a year or two before me was like, "Hey, bro, what's up? Let's go out and fucking rock."
That's right.
And
It only takes
And
one.
he was the one I was talking about that was going up the hill
Yep.
and coming down with some weed called Afgoo.
Oh, I remember that.
And it was the stickiest.
You guys have the
Stickiest
greatest things to say
fucking
about
weed. It's
Afro.
like-
I love it when that
It's
comes
like a
up.
real
It smelled like
glue.
baby shit.
Everybody's
You
just
know?
face lights up. They
Smell
start
like baby
reminiscing.
shit. I remember
bro.
fucking good after back in the early 2000s, and you get it, and it would smell like just the most nastiest baby shit.
Skunky?
Nah, like
No.
baby shit, like
Oh,
shit.
like shit.
Like
Jesus.
just fucking.
Because I'm
but it
trying
was
to like remember
it
if
was like
I
a
had it. Like,
pungent
because shit didn't
fucking-
really have names back
It was
then.
just pungent.
Okay.
It was just pungent as
Remember, like cat piss, you smell like throw up.
Yeah.
like had that
Yeah.
vomit smell
Okay.
to it. It was
Yeah.
almost a little bit off of
Yes.
that. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, it's
okay.
like shit.
yeah.
Baby shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it's the strongest weed. Like, I don't think there's anything stronger than that weed. Like,
Well,
if you could find the real,
It's
especially
also-
if it's outdoor,
It's
Yeah.
also a land race.
I don't know
we're
anybody that
talking
can smoke
too.
a whole joint of that.
No shit.
That
Super
shit's-
super
You're talking
resonance.
land race.
Dumb strong.
Land race. Okay, that's a land
It's,
race. shit.
it's
I didn't know that.
narcotic.
Hey, we grow Bob
That is
Saget,
narcotic.
which is pre 98 Bubba with Afghan. And
We were just talking about that one.
And that shit is
You still
still
got that
powerful
rotation,
as
don't
fuck. Yeah, we fucks with it.
Yeah,
still.
yeah,
That,
yeah,
A
that's dope.
motherfucker,
Just talking
it
about
don't have the color
Hell
people
yeah.
like, but it's fucking
Do you have
phenomenal.
some?
Not on me, no. But
So what happened after high
hey,
school?
did you see? So,
No, go
did you
ahead.
see Breaking was in the Olympics? Coming up this year, coming up into the
Breakdancing?
next breakdancing
Made it
is
to
the
the
Olympics, and
Wow.
there are trials happening, competition trials happening all over the country for people trying to get in. I saw a rapper from SAG named Monty Bush, I think his name is.
ill,
Oh,
bro.
shout out
And,
Bush. I used to dance with Brian Bush.
And he is still
Same generation.
he's going
Sick,
to
bro.
these
That
events.
guy's
He is going
That's
to
dope.
these events now to try to just see if he could get into the Olympics just to say he could did it. But yeah, he's getting back into it. I just want to know if you knew that.
Head spins.
Guys,
Could you do them?
Craziest things are changing.
Headspins were my specialty.
Really?
Headspins and windmills were my specialty.
Windmill. I know. I wasn't even gonna ask you. I wasn't gonna disrespect you and ask you if you could do a windmill. I was just seeing if you could do a head spin because that
Especially
used to
like
fucking
where,
bug me
where
out.
I came from too.
Man,
the
and you're
dudes-
short too. That helps.
Yeah, the dudes in the '90s, and there's a couple particular guys from my neighborhood that
Yeah.
like still talked about today for their head spins.
Yeah.
Believe it or
That's
not.
sick.
You know?
Now, older in your life, did that fuck with your neck at all?
Yeah.
Yeah,
said,
I
yeah.
believe it.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
I believe it.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to stand
Yeah.
on your neck. You're not supposed to do it.
My back, my neck, my
Oh,
shoulders,
you poor bastard.
my
Fuck,
elbows, the top of my head, everything. I got I got a bald spot on the top of my fucking head.
The
Are
niggas
you
that
sure
could
that? You
Oh,
sure
shit,
that's
I
from
mean-
dancing?
I'm a real,
You're in your mid 30s. The sunroof does tend to peek out. in your mid 30s. You never know.
But that's
No, I
a
leave- I
forward.
leave my
That's
shit long on top.
forward.
I got
Yeah.
a fucking little bald spot on the top of my head.
Bro, same here,
That's
bro.
what it
I'm
is.
growing my shit out. I haven't had hair since
So,
8th
I
grade.
mean,
bro.
I did that shit for 16
It's
years
tough,
straight.
man.
I did it for 16 years straight.
Damn.
And then once I got into my 20s, and I would fuck around and skip a 6 months, and then I skipped 6 years, and now I'm at the point where I've skipped probably about 2 years now. But I still get back. I'll hit the gym, hit some homies up, and we'll fucking meet at 24.
Probably it's a great fucking workout.
We'll meet at 24-hour fitness and hit the floor, and
That's
you know
sick.
I might be rusty for like a good month, but after that, fucking
Boom. Good for you, man. That's dope.
So you looked at the competitions like Marty, like
So I need to get back though.
You
It's been
look-
This is the longest I've ever took the break.
yeah.
Yeah. Same thing with graffiti. I actually just painted a couple nights ago.
Nice.
And,
See, I told y'all.
I
This
hadn't
motherfucker's
paint-
still active.
I didn't paint. No, I don't consider myself not. Yeah, I'm trying to. This guy's active, but
I go every
I
week.
didn't paint since
300
October.
fucking
I go
trains.
every week. I'm slowed down this week because I've been on the road a lot. But
I didn't paint for
also
6
like
months.
when I was in Europe, I caught hella shit. I painted a spot for the company. I fucking did hella stencils with the logo. I was tagging all over Europe. I was gonna go paint
Europe
this
was
last
fun.
weekend when I was in
Sounds
New York,
awesome.
but fucking it just they got me too fucked up at dinner, so I didn't want to go out, and then I just didn't have time.
Do you have an Instagram or somewhere we can see your art? Or me personally?
To be honest with you,
Or- or your
I'll
phone?
show you some stuff. I really
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
post it on there because it's like one of my OGs told me, shout out Zeke, that you should have your own private collection. If someone's gonna
Yeah.
post it, it's because they like it. You posting your stuff is just like it's like a self
That's
gratification.
definitely some OG shit,
It's like,
yeah.
it's like you jacking yourself off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like-
No, I get that. I get that. That makes sense. Hell yeah. So what's up after high school with you, bro? Like what happened?
So yeah,
I feel
my
like that's where we are.
I feel like my boy kind of got me on selling weed.
Okay.
The one
Okay.
I was talking about, and basically I had gotten into some trouble too because after weed he started selling other shit. And
Yeah.
So I had got in trouble a couple times for just having shit in the car.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
So that kind of, but that's
Fucked it up
kind
a
of when I
little bit.
started smoking weed again. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, bro. Basically, my homies from East Oakland, they actually I used to do like drifting too. We were
No shit.
Yeah, we were in the cars.
He
and
does
shit.
it all, folks.
And these guys, bro, these guys got me to smoke at this event in LA, and I hadn't smoked since I was a kid.
Oh, so you took a little hiatus off the
For a
tree.
long time. I'm telling you, my whole high school, I didn't smoke at all.
You
I
didn't
was,
smoke at all during high school?
I was straight edge.
So you went, but-
I was straight edge. I was in the party group.
But he smoked
the
at
exact
9.
opposite.
You had to be 9 years old if you smoked in 3rd grade.
Yeah,
So you
I
smoked-
was a little ass kid, bro.
So you smoked. So you got that going for your story.
Yeah.
You know what I
But I
mean?
stopped.
yo,
I
honestly,
think-
let's be
I
real.
think
Like,
once I turned like 13 and started all the dancing and graffiti,
gotcha.
I cut the
It's
weed.
better. It's
But that's
probably
cool.
better.
I
It's
mean-
better
I mean,
not to.
you're
Your
showing-
brain's developing, bro.
And you wasn't a
Since I was
follower.
11.
And you weren't a follower.
I never
like,
saw exactly.
You know what
I
I'm
was-
saying?
yeah,
I wasn't
was a
into that
follower.
yet.
smoked 'cause
I
the
wasn't
big
into
homie
it
smoked.
yet. Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Follower.
I
all day.
was like,
Yeah.
I was smoking
16. I mean,
Dude.
following other niggas. Like, oh, that's
Yeah.
what we doing?
That's
All
what
right,
it
I'm
was.
doing it.
So I don't know
He
why,
did-
but I would hang out
Good
with
for you,
kids
man.
that were like at least 4 years, 5 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
So they were at that age where they're smoking weed and selling little sacks and
Yeah. Hell yeah.
doing stupid shit. And my dumb ass didn't know any better. I was a little ass boy.
Yeah. You don't know no better, bro. We were 90s kids,
I
bro.
loved it.
It's just,
Nobody's
it's just the
watching
area
us.
I grew up.
Yeah, area
people
you grew up.
People were trying to bang and be bad.
Probably your
and do
parents were
stupid shit.
working, or wasn't. You weren't being watched. I wasn't being watched. You know what I'm saying? Just got into shit early.
Yeah.
But
Same here.
it's just what it was, man.
So
It
then,
was. It worked out.
what medical tree comes down the line? Like
Yeah,
Prop
where'd you
210
So,
comes
yeah,
down the line. Prop
Yeah,
215
yeah.
comes down
So
the
this
line.
was 2007 for me. So after the little drifting event,
Okay.
I told myself too. I said, "Man, don't pressure me into hitting that, bro, because I already know my personality, and I'm gonna be addicted. I'm gonna be wanting to smoke trees every day now, And so don't even pass me that shit." And they're like, "Come on." We're in a fucking big crowd audience and shit, watching this, what was the thing, drift event called? Big ass drift event. They used to have it in. They used to have it in Irwindale.
Where?
Irwindale Speedway. Huge, like the Japanese would fly out. It was a huge event. Anyways,
Tokyo Drift.
it was called
Irwindale.
D1
Something
Grand
drift?
Prix. D1 Grand Prix.
T1 Grand Prix.
What's that?
D1
LA.
Grand Prix. It used to
LA.
be. It used to be in Irwindale.
Yeah.
And long story short, I ended up hitting that shit, and I loved it. And my homies from Oakland, they had some fire ass shit. And basically after that came the sack. All my car buddies were fucking in the weed too, and shortly after started trying to buy lights, and then I was actually the first out of like. I'm gonna just go ahead and take credit for this because I put so many people on to go into the Prop 215 doctor to get their recommendation.
Right.
I think I went to, I was in the North area. What was that OG licensor? The guy that would write your scripts. Canna or something.
I don't know. That's way before my time.
Medican.
Okay.
Shout out Medican.
Shout out
because
Medican.
That was like the first doctor that would write you a script.
Okay.
And I was showing off my card. I was like, hey, bro, like, you wouldn't believe it. I went and I got my fucking doctor's recommendation.
Yeah.
And in 2007, that was huge. People were like, hey, Bern got his fucking medical script.
Oh, shit.
Like his weed card.
Yep. Weed was still
You know what I'm saying?
I felt like that in
then,
2017, bro. I felt amazing.
And then, back
way
then, the clubs
better
were
then.
way underground.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, I didn't even go to a club for the longest time because I just didn't know what was in Sacramento.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
There wasn't no weed
I
maps.
had
or
only
nothing like
gone
that.
to a couple spots in the Bay Area with those same homies.
Right.
So they knew where it was. I didn't even think in Sac it was like that, but believe it or not, Sac was booming.
I feel like Sac was always booming for as long as back as I've heard about.
Well, so
right?
when the first cannabis club started, I was from the Bay. It was in SF and Berkeley, and those were like the first ones, and then Oakland.
Got the Patience Collective or whatever.
And Berkeley, yeah. And then Oakland started having them. And then Oakland, you would just go downtown. And at one point, they had like 10 and like a 2-3 block. Like it was right there. And then Oakland cracked down on there. And then they went to fucking Hayward. And the Hayward cracked down. And then they really went to like San Jose and Sacramento. And that's when you used to have them on every fucking block, every corner. There'd be dudes outside shaking the fucking signs. And then that's when they kind of revamped everything. And then they because it used to be Prop 216 or 215. And 215 was it was a patient's co-op. And then they did the SB 420, and I can't really speak on that one, but it basically tightened the laws and who can operate a shop, who can do this, and how you can do it.
Yeah, it made the gray area harder.
Yeah, it made the gray area
Okay, so
harder,
the
but-
SB 420 wasn't really wanted by you guys because when I came in here, that's what it was.
SB 420 was still
215,
able
SB
to get.
420.
It was
SB
still good
420
to
is
do.
how
When
we're-
did you get here?
2017.
SB 420
So right at the end.
was how we
So
were
I
getting-
started my delivery
You came right
service.
at the switch.
Yeah, and SB 420 was
no
how we're
shit.
getting the
That
big
was at the
grows
switch
and
right
everything.
Okay.
So you came at Prop 64. Prop 64.
Nah, I started a business in Prop 215, 2017. It was the end. I only
That
did
was
2
the
years. I
very
got 2
end.
years.
Yeah.
I got that 1 year and then that courtesy year they gave you after
Yeah.
they shut it down.
Yeah.
So
And
2
then-
years.
And then 64 started.
Then
We didn't
64.
want 64 because 64 is what we're living in right now.
Yeah.
And it's weird.
Hey,
like,
but we didn't know. Nobody
No,
knew
it
yet.
doesn't sound
we
like
didn't
it.
know.
Nobody
didn't
knew
know,
yet.
But it's also like that's why everything's fucked up. It's the taxes. But at the end of the day, they don't want us to have the licenses. They want fucking Tom and Jake and fucking Nancy
And fucking Chad and all those
Yeah, they want all
fucks.
their buddies to have it. So
Yeah.
like it just is what it is. You gotta kind of
Yeah,
adapt
man.
and play. You gotta learn the rules of the game and play it to your
Play it
best
accordingly. Yeah.
Yeah, most
Exactly.
of these players are going to have jobs
Yeah, man.
for
it's already
big
happening,
venture
bro.
capitalists that
already
own
happening.
the company, and you can run the name up, and you did well for this company for a while, and now we'll buy it, and you can keep running it for a salary.
Yeah.
like as the CEO.
That's
or
the only
as
way it's
the
gonna even
owner.
work for them.
But
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
as far as owning it, they're trying to move out the poor people, keep it a few rich people that just work
That's right.
and fucking go. Yeah, we had the same at fucking Can Accelerate with under the medical model. We were passing out licenses, and it was so gray area. We could charge $3,000 for what cost us fucking $30 to get your collective started, or
Yeah.
$250 to get your whole
Right.
collective started,
Right.
and fucking
All the lawyers, fucking lawyers cleaned up, bro.
they did well.
Yeah.
They fucking
That's about
cleaned
3-4K to
up.
get your shit set up. Yeah, that's what I pay.
I did mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, and yeah, shout out to George Moll and
Yeah.
fucking all the
Man,
lawyers.
10K, 5K, we get you a little binder and send you're illegal.
Yeah, you get the binder, baby.
Hey,
Oh, you got the
Now,
binder.
all
I
you
got the binder too.
And all you gotta do is stack your scripts so you can ride around with more weight, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, is
You're
that
good to
worth
go.
anything now to you?
No.
So
The
first,
binder
I still
still,
have mine. I
the
still have
binder
mine.
plays in court.
The binder plays in court,
If
he
it's
says.
still active. My cousin was
Oh.
on parole and got arrested and still used his binder and got no charges dropped and got forced to give his weed back. They didn't give his weed back,
What'd he
and
have?
then he had to fight. He had 3 pounds on him,
3 pounds.
and the parole agent, the parole officer, like
I guess
held
he didn't
him.
get violated.
And he didn't get violated at all, and fucking,
Yeah.
they had to give him because he still used his
beautiful thing.
collective that was still active
Well,
from
this is-
2014 or 13
Yeah.
since.
Well, parole's,
so-
parole sometimes they'll go with federal law, so he's lucky that the parole officer was cool.
For sure.
No, he went to court though. Like,
No, he's lucky the parole officer was cool and didn't fucking violate him.
right? Oh, facts.
Yeah.
It was like, did he have his paperwork? Yeah. Then
Right.
fucking let him go. Fucking, the cop was trying to force her to the parole officer to hold him. Like, well, how do you know it's valid? And like, so they held him for 2 days just to
because they don't know.
because they didn't know, but
Yeah.
then let him out and
Yeah.
fucking So
Yeah,
now he's fighting
shit.
with the state now because he wants that news price that they talk about, that $25 a gram when they take shit. Like, he had $12 million worth of weed when he had fucking.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, that's how
Pay
I
you
want.
for every gram,
Or
yeah.
something,
That's
Yeah.
how I want you to pay me for my weed.
Yeah.
And they ain't paying no one. They
Yeah.
ain't paying no one.
Bro, what was I'm curious what your first job was, your first regular job. I
first
like to hear
regular
about
job.
everybody's first regular job because everybody started somewhere. You know what I mean?
So
What did you used to do, man? McDonald's,
that one
Burger
first?
Ing.
Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it. Is that your favorite right now? What are you smoking right there? That's the new one.
Yeah, I really like this one because it's like creamy, gassy.
This
I
is,
just smoked it on the way here too.
BTY Arroz con Leche.
Yeah.
So this is it's kind of like a different version of the Sherbanger. It's a Sherbert and OG.
Okay. Matter of fact,
I mean, I wouldn't even want to
talk
say
about
that,
your strains, bro.
'cause I wouldn't even
Let's
wanna,
talk about the
compare
strains.
the
Let's
two. This is its
let's-
own. It's on its own thing.
let's
This is some new shit.
let's
This is something new. Just trying it out. This is actually the first round of it. First round that came down with it.
Smoking.
Okay.
So
I want to hear about the BTYZ, man. Let's give them the story about that, man.
so BTYZ story. Okay. So
Because it's popping in the streets right now. East Coast,
Yeah.
West Coast, people are
so
loving
there's
it.
a-
I
there's
love
a
it.
few. So BTY consists of a few of us. There's a handful of us, and
Oh, it's a crew.
oh yeah,
Okay.
BTY crew. And
Tell me about it.
We span anywhere from Humboldt all the way to Bay Area, but nothing past the Bay.
Okay.
Strictly NorCal for us right now. For the
Tight,
time being.
man. Hell
I
yeah.
would love to expand to grow in LA or something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
What does BTY stand for? Tell the people.
BTY. I like to say, bless the Yeska, break the yield. Been telling you.
That's right.
And
Better than yours.
everybody knows better than yours.
Know what I'm saying?
But yeah, it took a long time to get, to be able to use that type of name.
Dope.
Like you really got to stand for it. It's,
For sure.
You really got to have proper batches and
Gotta be consistent.
Yeah, man.
shit,
Now, did you hunt that from a seed? You got the
So
seeds
we
from
have-
one of the
so-
cups?
So one of the homies, shout out Old Growth, Kev. He's in Arcata.
Okay.
So in 2017, he went to the Emerald Cup, and
Okay.
Third Gen was selling the Z Cube, which is ZOZ
Right.
crossed to OZK.
Okay.
ZOZ is their Skittles cross to Skittles,
Okay.
and OZ Kush is Skittles cross to OG Eddie Lab.
Eddie Lep OG, yeah.
Shout out to my
So
homie,
people get it twisted, like I mean, you hear Billy. People have been getting all kinds of different Skittles strains twisted or calling one thing another.
I just got that from Fields the other day. That's real.
I mean, you
Skittles.
either got the real,
Shout out, Fields.
Yeah, shout out
you either have
Fields.
the real
My
Z
dog.
or you have a variation of it.
Yeah, a
the problem
variation.
with it is people try to call the variations the real Z, and it's just not. Like,
No, it ain't it, bro.
B100. If it's a variation and there's nothing wrong with it,
It's
there's-
cool. It'll still
There's
sell.
nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
That's
this
real
is some
Z.
Z.
Yeah, it's
Man,
real.
shout out fucking Fields. Though.
Yeah, shout out to homie Fields, man.
So
Good dude, man.
there's a lot
Thank you,
of
sir.
drama that
God,
comes
dude,
with
bro,
growing
so much
Skittles, believe it or not.
Yeah, roast some up, man.
God.
Hey, bro,
Roast some up, bro.
God.
when you're part of a strain, you're growing a strain, and
But
there's another crowd that's famous for their shit.
here's the thing I
You know what I'm
love.
saying?
Here's the thing I love about this
There's
shit.
drama. There's drama.
There's no denying it. It looks
It's
like
ugly.
Yeah, it looks like
It
shit,
looks
bro.
like
And it's
shit.
amazing.
But it's like
There's no denying the nose.
it's
There's no denying the
but
look.
here's the thing though.
Yeah.
Most people right now, let me see that purple bag. Most people right now, this would be the first bag they go to because they see purple. and they're
Exactly.
like,
We were just talking about this.
Color.
Like, hey, bro,
Perps and terps. That's
almost
the only thing
everything
gets you
I
high.
smoke right now
Yeah.
is green. Like the nose don't lie, bro. Good terps
Yeah, bro.
don't come from the color. Good terps come from the fucking
Genetic.
the genetics. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like people think that because this weed's green and that one's purple,
yeah.
that one's gonna taste better. It's not. You know? Like, and plus I'm not a candy fan anyways. I like
Oh, so yeah, you're
like
out.
like if it comes to candy for me, candy Z. Z's candy.
Yeah,
That's my type of candy.
yeah.
Otherwise, I want gas.
You don't need the gelato ube terp candies,
Nah.
the run C
I
shit.
mean, I've had all that stuff and it's cool. Like,
Yeah,
that stuff
we
in
just
2017.
OG'd on it, bro.
shout out to
Shit.
Ray and all them.
Yeah.
I've known Ray
Yeah.
before
Shout
Ray
out
was
Ray
even run. So like,
Oh no shit, nice.
oh yeah. So I'm not trying to say I was in a circle, but I was around people that were, and I always had like that candy stuff. So now that the stuff that everyone wants, we've already had. Like
Yeah.
we're back on the gas. Like
Yeah,
we want the gas
that's a
now.
fact, bro.
But I mean,
Especially guys in our era, from our era. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Like I love a good OG. Like I'll smoke a good OG, but the problem with it is there is no good OG really out there right now, and the OGs that are available, they just ain't burning right.
This ain't burning right.
For sure.
Yeah, because it has to like.
I don't think they're in the right person's hands.
So
yet.
you hunted that
No.
one? So you
No,
hunted the
they're not.
BTYZ?
So no, the homie Kevin hunted the BTYZ cube.
Okay.
The full real BTYZ is Z cube, the old growth cut
Okay.
from Humboldt.
Okay.
And that's like only our crew runs it. There's
Got it.
literally only 5 guys that have it. We all
Okay.
homies with each other and shit. The only spot that's grown it that's besides in our own fucking garage or at home is the spot I got contracted to grow for me.
Okay.
Right here in Sac. But
I had some of that last batch too. It was
really
good, bro.
exclusive, really exclusive.
Yeah.
But
It was
yeah,
really
he
good.
hunted that from a 3rd gen
Nice.
family farms, seed hunt. Shout out Brandon.
Yeah, man. That was the first strain I ever smoked of yours. And then I tried the Fresa.
I mean, if you
The Fresa's crazy. I got to hear that story. But the people definitely want to hear that story.
if you want Z, that's the closest thing you're gonna get to it. Because you're gonna have to get some.
That's my go-to
you're gonna
when I don't
to
have
get some
regular
of those
Z.
seeds, and you're gonna
The
have to pop
BTY.
it. You're not gonna get the
ZQ.
original Skittles unless somehow you're able to get a tissue culture or something.
Right.
But they're not releasing that.
No.
But that's the closest thing you're gonna get to Z.
Fields
you're gonna have
said-
to go pop some seeds. I mean, if you're tight with Fields, he'll hook you up with seeds, or you can buy seeds from him. But you got to be in that circle, and not everyone's in that circle.
Right.
So, and then a lot of people claim to have Z that are nowhere even near there. Like,
A lot of people say they have it, man. A lot of people.
man, you know what? I do know a couple actual people outside that do have it, but it's very few and far between. There's a couple cats in London that have it, and then there's a couple different other phenotypes that are floating around that are very similar.
Okay.
But
Shout out to UK, man. They got some fire ass
Yeah.
growers out there too.
Yeah, they
man,
do.
Mr.
fucking
OPEX,
do, yeah.
Sour Power OG, we want that. We need that.
Shout out OPEX.
Fucking
Were you guys Sour Diesel
Kushler,
fans?
Pinks.
Shout out Kelly.
Were you guys Sour Diesel
I
fans?
was a Sour Diesel.
Because I'm a
fan.
Jersey boy. We grew up on that
I
shit. That's like
like,
all we fucking had for a long
Yeah,
time.
sour. I like the musty grandma
2000.
smell.
Yeah.
I like
was
that.
around
Like that
2009
grandma's
or so, like
basement.
that.
Yeah, 2009s, yeah.
Early 2000s.
You get
though.
shot over some
Yeah.
sour in Jersey,
Yeah.
bro.
I didn't really try it until like
The
late
real good
2000s.
indoor sour.
About 2000.
He said like grandma's
2009.
basement. He said that musty smell like grandma's
It smells
basement.
like
My grandma's
That
basement was
is
musty too.
fucking- It was
It
so
like
perfect.
Especially on the East Coast, bro. We got some.
It was such a
musty-ass basements,
perfect
bro, 'cause the
analogy.
humidity. Yeah, that's funny as fuck.
No, there's
bro.
I don't think a lot of people really know what a real sour smells like.
Nah,
Nah.
hell no.
They're used to like maybe
Some of the best sour you got was from outdoor too.
what's the fluffy
Oh,
one? Is it New York City sour?
And New York City
Fluffy,
Diesel,
fluffy Galaxy one.
NYC Diesel.
It's not like that type of terp. It's a different stinky ass terp. Like this weed. Like if it was a nice batch, it would make you kind of want to throw up. You know. I don't know if you ever smelled like a real Arcada train wreck. Like if you smelled that weed.
Yeah. Okay.
It
I
would
know what
make
you're
you
talking about.
want to throw up. It smelled so bad, but it was potent.
I know what you're talking about. So the Fresa. Hit me with that Fresa.
Fresa,
What is it? How'd it happen?
man, I just got
Fire.
blessed. I just
Got
got
blessed?
blessed, man. I got
Bro,
blessed.
it made me
I
love
can't lie.
strawberry terps again, bro.
Strawberry.
I can't lie,
Right.
bro.
That's
I
the
got
closest
blessed.
thing.
God blessed me with the Fresa. So
No shit.
The story behind that, believe it or not, I mean, fuck, I've been growing weed since 2008. And, you know, not only that, fucking buying my homies rooms and contracting rooms and shit for the longest time. And,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, man. What was I getting at?
The Fresa.
I think it was a time, because this is really rare for me to buy other people's weed.
Okay.
I never buy anybody's weed, bro. Usually the other guy that's selling weed is buying weed for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like me.
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah.
I can relate.
I'm the weed man's weed man.
Yeah, word. You are.
Always have been, you know.
That's dope.
That's kind of
That's
what
a good
kept,
spot.
That's what
That's
kept
a
me.
fucking-
That's what kept me growing.
That's a sweet spot.
Yeah, but
For reals.
but you know, just family and longtime friends. I didn't really branch too much out until like maybe 2014 or so. Really
Okay.
started getting kind of loud on Instagram and shit. But Fresa basically was a time when I didn't have any weed. Reached out to the homie, and he just had one tester plant of this strawberry guava, and it was from seed.
Okay.
And it was literally one plant, so it was probably like a little over 100 grams, about a QP,
Okay.
you know.
Nice.
And I just picked that up just to smoke, sell
Right.
a little bit, you know. And then I found one seed, you know. That's where Fresa came from. It was
Nice.
it was an accidental, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So in
One
the room,
seed.
was there was also guava plants, and there was also some 41 plants. And yeah, so I don't really know.
So it's one of those
It could
two.
be either or, but I'm pretty sure it's selfed or something.
Selfed?
Or
Okay,
something
gotcha.
close to it, because I don't think it has 41 in it.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like a 41 at all. This thing's like creamy candy. It's like
Power.
It's like a strawberry milkshake.
Yeah. Bro,
If
that,
grown
that
right,
batch,
it's a creamy
that
strawberry.
batch you dropped around Christmas
Yeah.
made Christmas a whole lot better, bro.
Yeah.
I was tripping
Yeah,
on that
shout
batch.
out Blueprint, you know. Shout out
Yeah.
Jordan at Blueprint. You know, he's the guy that got me into that.
He's a wizard.
grow.
Yeah, he fucking is,
You know,
bro.
we did a little licensing
He
deal with
definitely
the
is.
Fresa, and they did the Fresa for me, and they killed it.
They fucking killed that,
Shit
bro.
burned, you know. And
I was mad I didn't
shout
get
out
more.
Ryan at Doja Pack. We did a little collab with that too.
That's right,
I
yeah.
don't know if you guys saw
Yeah,
that.
you
dropping
guys
out,
did do
but-
that. That
that
collab.
was
Hell
a
yeah.
BTY Fresa drop, and yeah, man, that was the first run.
The first commercial run,
That
right?
was the first commercial run
Yeah.
of the Fresa. It was 34 lights.
Oh, no shit. Nice.
34 lights, you know, started out kind of like, you know, with this group, not too big, but at the same time, 30 something lights in one strain is
Decent.
a lot,
That's big.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good
Yeah.
start.
you know.
And you sold out. You sold
know?
through those
I
stores.
was a little worried I
He was
wasn't going to be
worried.
able to get rid of it.
Now we need more fresh.
Yeah.
Now we need more
So-
fresh. Is that in production right now or what?
Yeah, it's coming up.
Fuck yeah, bro. Let's go. Yeah, just, we waiting.
So the Fresa's coming a little.
Well, that makes
slower.
sense.
It's just we
What
had
you
a
guys plan, dude?
we had to restart moms, and you know.
Okay, gotcha,
I
gotcha.
mean, long story short, when I get into these facilities, you know, I'm actually the one still in the garden, taking the cuts, rooting the cuts. And I'm actually finding my way to wiggle and bring my shit from home to the actual spot.
Okay.
So they could grow for me.
Yeah.
So I'm actually supplying the genetics.
Good for
I'm
you,
not-
man. You got
I'm
your
not
fucking
supplying
hands in the
one
dirt.
cut.
You
Yeah,
got your,
I'm still-
you got your
know, I'm
post in
still doing
operation.
it.
That's how you gotta
You
do
know,
it, bro.
I'm not in the garden like I used to be, but you know, I've taught people over the years so I could, you know, so I could finally go to
You
New
got to
York,
inspect what you
to
expect.
Spain,
You know what I'm
or to,
saying?
Yeah, setting up
That's
your
your-
SOPs,
Yeah.
like
There you go.
your standard
And
operating
making
procedures.
sure they're
like,
following SOPs.
This
Good
is
for
how
you,
it
man.
needs to be
Yeah.
done.
As you
Yeah,
should, man.
I still got to
Fuck
do
yeah.
weekly checks. It's not easy. It's hard. It's hard being a boss, you know.
Yeah,
I'm still learning every day.
Yeah, we always are, bro. We always learn to grow it. What's it? What you roll up there, bro? What's in there, Billy?
This is the Royals con leche. This is the
Todo bien.
That's it. That's it. Pronounce it correctly.
Arroz con leche.
Arroz con leche. Rice
So
milk.
this is the It's a Sherb Octane Pheno that they selected, and then this is like we're actually looking at a bunch of stuff the other day, and this is one of.
I fucks with it.
Yeah, there's a few
You're
different,
right, it's like creamy and
a
gassy.
few different testers right
So
now.
yeah, I think this
Yeah.
one will probably be in production again soon. So
Nice.
yeah, it's very nice. This and the Buñuelos.
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 Yeah.
Buñuelos.
I'm working on my Spanish, man.
Are these Spanish
not bad.
names a theme? Is this being done? Are you doing this on purpose? Is this
You know
part
what?
of who you
kinda
are?
naturally, organically just happened like that.
I mean, it's your
Now,
culture,
now
bro.
I'm
Run
starting to
with it.
lean towards that. I mean, so
And you're known for it, you
I
know
started-
what I'm
The
saying?
fresh,
Yeah.
the fresh.
You Spanish?
so I
Run
started
with
doing.
that,
I started
bro.
calling my stuff BTY in like probably 2015, 2014, 2015.
Okay.
And it was just like a term used loosely because I was the only dude up here in Sacramento that had the BTYOG. Shout out Chris Cush. He's in Inland Empire. And Chris was actually one of the first guys with OG Kush. I mean, he's had it, I want to say he had it 98. So he's one of the
Okay.
first, one of those first guys.
Okay.
But yeah, in 2010 or 2011, no, it was 2011, I think. Late 2011, actually. I went out to the Bay and I was buying farm cut cookies.
Nice.
And the dude gifted me that BTYOG. And then I lost it. Ended up going to LA, or I'm sorry, to Inland Empire, down near San Diego, to get that cut again. Came back up all the way to Sac. Nobody had OGs like that, bro.
No shit.
Like the Super Galaxy Lime Green.
Yeah, just gasoline face melter fucking.
The one that
greasy,
everyone-
Not
like
the one
greasy
that you're
shit.
seeing. It's not the one that you're seeing now that
Yeah,
people are trying.
that one's darker.
It's
This
like an
one
SFV. I
is,
feel like I keep seeing. Like
Yeah, I
a
don't
So you know
dark
the-
fire.
you know
That
the
ain't it.
Pine
That
Sol
ain't it.
cleaner?
I don't like the SFV, dog.
No, Pine Sol clean. If it's
Yeah,
not the
Pine
Pine
Sol.
Sol cleaner
Yeah.
OG,
So
I don't.
the way-
I gotta
it
make a
has
funny
to be
face.
the Pine
I gotta
Sol
make a funny
cleaner.
face when I smell it.
There's a candy one too. There's a candy version one too. but
Yeah, I don't want candy. I don't want candy OG. I want fucking gasoline.
Yes,
bro.
I want the one where
I
you're
want the
pump-
Pine Sol cleaner.
I want
Yeah,
the one where
straight up.
you're pumping
Straight up.
gas and you
Yeah.
spilled the diesel all over your leg.
Yeah, there you go.
Now you're in the car driving and you
There's
just
different
smell.
gas.
You can't shake
You
it.
Yeah, you can't shake
Yeah.
it. You just smell
Hell
gas.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So I started using that name and BTY, and my cousins and my crew would hype me up and start calling shortly after I started growing cookies and got that little.
You had a nice little run with the
people
cooks?
just kind of kept calling it BTY, and I was like, I guess I'll call it BTY if you guys really think, it's a lot to say. I really gotta have
Made
some
you keep
fire
your-
batches
yeah.
and do some proper work to keep that
To keep the name
you know what
flowing,
I'm
yeah.
saying? So
Did that make you want to step your game up more?
oh yeah, it was hard for a long time though, man. I had a warehouse in 2014 and 15. Lost that in 2015, and
Oh fuck.
yeah, it was after that. It was like back to the garage. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
And that's around the time I started a delivery service. And started doing these little pop-ups. You remember the Orbit Show?
Yeah, I used to do Orbit Show, yeah.
Orbit Show, City Tree, Smokeout.
And then
Damn, there was another
Royal
one
Dab
that's
Show.
no, I never did.
11:30
That was
Club.
back-
I never did Royal
30
Dabs.
Club, that one was
11:30.
nice.
That stuff came later.
That was
That
later.
stuff came
It
way
was-
later.
Hey, you
Yeah,
guys
then you
remember
guys
the-
would know better
Hey,
now.
City
would
Noodle
of
House?
Trees, and there was.
I don't know about
No,
that.
you didn't fuck with the noodle
Nah,
house?
bro.
It was
Was
a
it
Chinese
really just-
restaurant.
Was
They
it Dream Sesh?
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
that-
shout out
that-
to Dream
yeah,
Sesh.
shout out Dream
Never
Sesh.
been
That
Dream
was
That's
later
the
too,
homie.
though. That was later.
That's
though.
the fucking
that
was
homie
later.
right there.
Yeah, shout out. What happened to Dream Sesh?
He's still around.
But
We actually, you know what?
I did two
Here,
Dream
I'm
Sessions.
gonna do
They're-
some
They're
self.
pretty fun.
Nice.
Some
Werner
selfless
showed up to
promo.
one.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
There is supposed to be a Dream Sesh coming up in the UK, so
That's
that's
tight.
supposed to be dropping soon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sessions were popular.
Sessions were
back
popping,
then.
bro.
I threw a sesh at Eddie Lepp's wedding.
Oh Wow. You were at Eddie Lep's
with
wedding?
Heidi. Yeah, I booked all the groups for the session
Nice,
tables that were all there and had my drinks and all that shit
that's
there.
great.
Like, fuck it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Eddie Lep was my dude. Like,
It's a good dude,
That's
bro.
what's up.
good
Yeah,
friend.
Eddie.
Rest in peace, Eddie.
Yeah,
Rest in peace, Eddie Lep. He was a really
real
good
true
friend.
OG, man.
Yeah, he paved the way for a lot of us, man. We wouldn't be able to do what he do in Shasta was like 20,000 plants.
Yeah.
32,000
Crazy.
plants that he
32,000
got
plants.
busted with.
Fuck you.
He got paroled to my office at Can't Accelerate.
No
Heidi
shit.
had his old lady had an office in my office. So when he got paroled, he got house arrested, and the only place he could come was my office because he was my intern.
Yeah.
Literally my intern for the
wild.
fucking board. So I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll hire Eddie Lem. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
right? Of course.
So he
Going
come
down,
kick
champ.
it and tell all the stories for like 2.5 years. It was 5 days a week. He just would come in every day and fucking
Oh, wow,
tell
that's
me all
gold,
the
bro.
stories. And all his old homies would come through, all them
Oh, you
fucking
met all the
old
OGs,
farmers that fucking
That's
come
tight.
pay tribute and hang out and fucking doing his church ceremonies. And he was still
tight,
into
bro.
his church and Native American shit. Shout out to Eddie Lep, man. I miss
Shout out to
that
Eddie
dude.
Lep, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, Eddie. Yeah, man, I want to say one of the events I used to do was ran by his ex-wife or wife.
Oh, for real?
something like
Heidi?
I'm not sure. If
They
it's
did it
I'm not sure if
because
it's the same lady. Curly hair.
Yeah, they
Is that
used
her?
to do all like the compliant shit and like
Yeah,
for the
sounds like
for
her.
the
I forgot-
tribe
I'm trying
and
to
shit.
remember what the
She
event
was
was
wild
called.
as fuck.
But it was cool, man. It was actually pretty fun. They used to bring like this big ass. They used to blow up a big ass like wall basically,
Right.
and they would do a projector. They would do movies.
Oh, movie night
Yeah,
over there
they did.
off
So every-
Elder Creek.
Florence Perkins.
Yeah, Florence Perkins. Yeah,
That was
over
her
there.
then.
That was that was
That was
them.
her.
Yep, it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, she was cool
This
as
one's
fuck.
getting me right now.
She was cool
Yeah.
as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That lady was really nice. I
And
really-
after all
I
the
was
joints we
smoking
just
tough.
smoked, you wouldn't think we'd want finish this one. This one's
Yeah.
what one did you just roll?
this is another Z Cube.
Fuck
Cocoa-
yeah!
cocoa
I used
batch.
to
This is a
sesh at
cocoa
them.
batch.
I used to sesh at them same events. That's crazy. That's
Hey, let me know. What do you think about this weed?
What you got here, fellas?
So I'm not gonna even tell you what it is. I just want you to
All right.
take a good. I mean,
Here,
you're
give me
gonna-
that joint.
Yeah.
You don't want to fucking
Yeah,
smell
yeah,
the
yeah.
weed
It's
with
gonna
the
stink
smoke.
the weed up.
Not even that though. You're
Man.
not gonna get the proper nose.
Open this one too.
All right, let's see what we got.
This is some other shit.
How good
So
is
that
your
is
nose?
a soil batch.
BTYZ. Soil.
BTYZ Cube soil batch.
Okay, this is soil. I like it. Smells very fucking terpy. Smells like it's got that power on it. In bag number 2.
This is awesome for the listeners, of course.
Right?
Shout out to
Hear
the
all these
people.
turkey
Shout out to
bags.
people.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all for listening.
Just
to these
listening,
turkey bags.
Listening to the bags crinkle and
If
crumble.
you're not watching the video, just the
lighter's
audio,
flick.
you know what fucking time it is. We got our noses in turkey bags, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's fire.
This is also BTYZ.
So here, hold on.
Is this now? What was this?
Can you
What
please
medium was
describe
this
what we're
is,
going in?
smelling
cocoa.
right now?
Cocoa.
Different nutrient.
Cocoa and soil. Nice. Oh.
Cocoa and soil.
That so this gentleman over here
Soil
is smelling the
smells-
So you
cigarette
see,
smoke.
So it smokes better or
you
what?
see. Well, no, they both smoke
This
really
is what.
good.
No, I think I had this
It's
one. I think
just-
I had the one in cocoa.
You
This
got to
is
see
BP.
like what this plant of ours is going. It just a different environment.
Yeah.
Look what it does in a
It's
different
totally
environment,
different.
bro.
It's
Look at that
totally
shit.
different, bro.
Well, what'd
Yeah.
you get from that?
So the soil batch is
I
more
mean,
candy.
phenomenal, but
Definitely
what
more
a
candy.
little,
Cocoa batch is
a
lot more
a little
gassy.
candy, but a lot of
I'm
like.
smelling the Z hella in
I mean,
the fucking
it
soil.
changes.
bro.
Huh?
It changes by the
No,
day.
it literally changes, and when it cures out too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
goddamn.
no, it changes by the
Right.
day.
Yeah, I smell that, but I also smell. I don't know what is it. Creamy? Is
Cherry
it like?
pie.
Yeah, that's creamy.
Cherry pie and Skittles.
Cherry pie and Skittles.
Here's
Wow.
one.
Cherry pie. The fucking.
All right, what do we have here? Cherry pie and
That's
Skittles.
the cereza.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Cereza.
It's creamy. It's got a little bit of Skittle in it.
I said that right? Cereza?
Cereza.
Cereza. ¿Qué cosa es cereza?
So what was the first?
What is
one-
that?
What was
Cherry.
what was
Okay.
the What was the first Spanish name?
Oh, so the first Spanish name actually came out from. So man,
Fresa.
shout out my cousin. So really, where the Spanish stuff came from was Terplandia. Now Terplandia is a little spin-off of Disneylandia, which is Disneyland in Spanish. And this is probably around 2016, 2015. Nobody is really coining the fucking term terp. Nobody's saying terp this, terp that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terpy. Oh, ain't nobody saying that yet. That happened like maybe 2016, 2017.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's still pretty new. People aren't, calling, you hear how many terp names there is now.
A lot.
But I was the original Terplandia.
Okay, so Terplandia has been around for a minute. Before BTY around the same time.
No, so it's always been BTY.
Always been BTY.
Once we came up with the Terplandia name, that just took off because that was kind of like, it wasn't just a name. It's like a place.
Right. Yeah,
after
like
smoking
Portlandia.
BTY,
It takes you to Terplandia.
Yeah, it takes you to Terplandia, which is
I feel like when I'm in the bag,
highest
I'm in
place on Earth,
Terplandia and I'm smoking.
But,
it's an experience.
It's an imaginary place.
Yeah, I fucks with it.
Little comfort zone.
Right.
A comfort zone. All right. A stony comfort zone.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
I fuck with that. Yo, you got any like cool, weird life hacks you can share with my guests, or some weird skills that you have that we should know about, or anything in general we should know about? What do you know that I should know, or who do you know that I should know? That's a good one too.
That's a really nice torch.
Yeah, bro, you gotta do the torch. Proper Doinks got me on the torches and the fucking rip tips.
Yeah, shout out Adam at
Shout out
Proper
Adam.
Doinks for the tip.
Trying to get Adam on the show. He's
Collab
not
coming soon. Watch out for
I heard
the
about
collab.
that too. I'm trying to get him on the show. He doesn't know if he wants to show his face yet, and I respect it. He's on his Ghostface Killer shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
mean,
His
we all kinda-
1993 Wu-Tang Ghostface Killer shit. I get it.
We
Sometimes
all kind of are, but
sometimes it's good for your brand. It gives it more mystique.
at the end of the day,
I just started showing
I just
my
don't
face
give a
this
fuck
year.
no more. I just started showing my face
I
with good
just
pizza,
showed my
bro.
face this year.
Until good pizza, I was daily dose exotics. You'll never see my face.
I mean, if you come up to me on some old weird shit, I already know you don't know me. Like,
Yeah, yeah, right.
So I don't know. Like, if you know, you know. Like,
Yeah,
I've always hid behind the camera, but I'm also popping up a lot more lately. But it's like, if you know, you know. But if you don't, you definitely don't.
Just at the right place at the right time
sure.
is what's happening.
for sure. Yeah, that's really what it is.
Yeah.
And being ready when
Shit,
those.
everything's aligning right now.
Yeah.
Things are coming together.
What's
That's
this
good,
one?
man.
Bill
This looks
GSL, he's
creamy
part
as
of it.
fuck.
That's the cocoa batch.
This one's nice.
Hey, people are gonna be hella mad at this show if I don't come back and ask how that first Spanish name happened.
Oh
we,
yeah,
we went to
Fresa.
It means strawberry.
Terplandia.
Terplandia.
Oh, that's
Terplandia.
it's a Spanish.
Terplandia, that's where all the
that's
Spanish
kinda-
slang
and
and
they-
all
oh,
the
okay,
Spanish
It evolved
okay.
from there.
They evolved from there.
Disneylandia.
I got you.
Disney.
So that's when
Yeah.
the Spanish thing. Okay,
You know,
cool,
Copy
cool,
that.
cool.
Obviously-
Yeah, I
obviously,
didn't pick it
thank you.
up.
I'm
Yeah,
Mexican, I'm
because when
Latino.
I think
Yeah,
Terplandia, I think
You know, comes from that
Portlandia,
background,
Yeah.
you know.
the
I
TV
dig
show.
that,
That's
bro.
been a lot of my homies. I have,
yeah.
a lot of my friends, a lot of people I grew up with, obviously, Latino, Mexican.
Where's your family from in Mexico, bro? What part?
So my dad's side's from Michoacan. Shout out Sinaparo, Michoacan. That's where my family's from.
Hell yeah.
My mom's side, let's see. My mom's side is from Zacatecas, and both grandparents from that side are from Zacatecas.
Nice, bro. So you
And that's dope because I think there's a void.
So I'm actually
Second generation?
second generation. My mom
Nice.
was first generation here.
nice.
Yeah.
And
so
I mean,
second
Mexican
Yeah,
weed,
third gen.
Second gen.
Mexican weed has like a kind of historically Bammer weed kind of whatchamacallit. So there is a
Time out,
void.
time out.
I mean, there is room for a top
Let's
shelf.
stop that right there. It was because of their curing process. I always used to think that they grow shitty weed in Mexico. No, they didn't grow shitty weed in Mexico.
Yeah, and I believe that.
Cured the weed.
But I'm saying,
before-
I'm talking about
yeah.
the, but I'm talking about the
Back
rep.
before they
compressing
cure
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the reputation.
Mexico, if you really go down there and you
Yeah,
see some,
bro, in the
they're
90s?
they're growing some good dope. We were getting the good dope because just too hard to get across the border and stuff. They were just their curing process sucks.
Damn
'Cause
right.
if you take some of those fucking seeds and pop them, man, they grow some good fucking dope. I remember popping those beans as kids.
Right. And I believe that, but I'm just talking about the reputation's sake. So to bring in a high end and like there is room to like bring in high end weed with the Mexican label because there's a void of that in the marketing term in the
Yeah.
marketing.
Man, you see their tequila market.
And Mexico
Right.
wants high end weed
Exactly.
now. They want club weed. They want the exotic.
I think what
shit.
you're doing is awesome
You
and,
can't
and
bring it
early. I think it's
Nah,
early.
Hell no. Nor would you want
it
to.
probably depends where you're at, but you can't bring that shit in.
Nor would you want to.
Fools are killing each other right now.
Right. But I think it's dope that
Mexico's
you're doing
wild
that.
right now. Depending on where you're at, it's a war zone. And if you have weed, especially from the U.S., dude, you're gonna get checked.
Yeah, for
You're,
sure,
you're
bro.
getting checked if they find out you got your shit. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Oh yeah,
it's
you definitely
it's
would
real
have
crazy
to
out there right now.
tap in with
It's real
Poppy to
crazy.
do anything
Yeah.
And
else.
right on where my family lives, right on the block in Sinapuro, Michoacan. There's two fucking rival gangs beefing with each other, and they're taking over people's houses. Yeah, they've like literally my cousin and my tia and my tío had to go out there to basically hold it down.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
people
just wild.
forget Mexico's still a
It's
war
wild.
zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the police
With all
don't
the
run
other-
shit down there.
It used to be chill.
With
like,
all the
it
other
used to be
news
chill.
going
Like
on, you
10 years
forget
ago, it was
that.
chill.
That's still going on in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
daily.
Yeah.
Mexico's wild, man. Shout out to Mexico.
Yeah. Shout out.
For
Mexico.
real. Where's your favorite place to smoke, man?
Favorite place to smoke?
Yeah.
Definitely balcony.
Balconies.
Balcony.
Okay, like Hotel Vegas type? Or
home.
any?
Balcony at home.
You got a balcony home? You
At
smoke
home,
on me
yeah,
too, bro.
Or
Me
even
too.
just on the couch, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couching.
Yeah, I'm not
that's
really
what's up.
like smoking all day, every day. Really, the only time I'm smoking a lot of weed is with homies, or with family or whatnot. But
Yeah.
by myself, I probably won't even smoke.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
only
a
smoking
lone
with the
smoker,
homies.
man.
I make it
That's
like
good.
social
That's good.
tradition. You know what I'm saying?
A communal
Yeah,
thing.
I had
No, you smoke.
fellowship.
Smoke.
I had people over last
All
night.
right,
with you.
I smoked a
This is
fucking doink
this
just
is
on the way
impressive
here.
first cipher I've had with you, and you just, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Keep
I
scrolling.
smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah.
Fuck, last night, homies pulled up. We smoked like 4 of these choppers real
Yeah.
quick. Like,
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I like to
fuck
smoke
with
good
it.
weed. I like to smoke especially if it's different flavors. I can't sit there and smoke 4 joints of the same shit.
Right. Who wants to do that?
Well, hey, you better take that back because I heard you've been on a strictly Skittles diet.
Who, me?
I mean,
Oh,
different,
yeah.
different variations though, like ZQ, Rainbow Belts,
Sushi.
maybe some
What's that, Torch, bro?
sushi. What was the
Y'all
original?
fucks with the sushi?
The
Torch?
2.0.
Is that Torch?
It's in your lap. What?
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
Ask him a couple more times.
Oh, shit. So, if you could smoke with 2 people, one that's not here no more, and one that's still alive that you just never got to smoke with, who would it be?
Probably with the homie pun. My homie Oscar passed away.
I love that.
It's been like
I love when they
it's
go
been
with
like
the
probably
old
about
homies.
5 years, but yeah, he used to always come over and he was one of my guys, man. He was one of the original
Love that,
BTY
bro.
crew, and he was one of my guys that would come over. We'd smoke, and he'd sell tree for me, and then he was a grower too, so he even helped me trim on a few harvests. So
Nice, bro.
he was always there, and goddamn, you can't get a close up on this, could you?
Oh, man, that shit's burning bone white.
White as it gets.
White as cocaina.
Yeah, props to Cadre. That's the grow. TJT, shout out TJT.
All day.
All right, anybody alive who's celebrity, non-celebrity,
Yeah, like Snoop Dogg,
global figure,
Barack Obama.
Famous person?
Whoever.
anybody that's alive that you have not smoked with? That you would
We
love
smoked
to.
with some pretty cool fucking people. So
that
that
you
I
would-
kinda,
Yeah.
I've got to smoke with some. It's wild the people I've got to smoke with, man. I'm just fortunate enough to know people that know people, and
Yeah, I got a pretty good list.
But let me think of something. I got to think of something really wild, man.
Snoop. I feel
Somebody
like
you
Snoop Dogg's
love
a
to-
safe choice.
or someone I've smoked with Snoop.
Or Cheech and Chong.
Somebody you
Or Chong.
or someone you'd want to sit down for 15 minutes
And, like,
with
really have a
over a
conversation.
joint and have a
A
conversation.
life conversation, like, you know, I can get some real game from this fella.
Fuck game.
Yeah, game,
Man,
whatever, bro, whatever.
Put me in a room with like Bill Gates or Elon.
There you go.
Like,
You know what we're
man,
talking.
I always say, man, if you hang around fucking someone that's always above you, you always get there. You know, because
They'll make you level up.
They'll
make you level up.
Trickles down, and yeah, they'll make you level up. They'll be like, man, he could do it, and they always say, yeah. I always like try to
Yeah,
put
man.
myself in fucking positions of people of like definitely
That's a fact,
higher
bro.
like statues and stuff.
Yeah,
Because, yo, success is a copycat business. You, just
know
got to
what?
copy the right
Jeff,
cat.
Actually,
You know what
Jeff
I'm saying?
Bezos would be
Straight
cool
up.
to hang out with.
You do.
Like, you know, and fucking.
Do you think he would though?
I mean,
Do you think any of these niggas like cool to hang out? I mean, you
don't
might
know.
learn a tip
Hey,
or something.
just
I
let
feel
me
like
spend
Elon's a
couple
good
days
time.
with these people.
Elon might be a
Elon's
good time. Elon,
I don't know, man. His
Bezos-
I don't
personality
know.
sucks. You ever heard?
He's a
you ever
little
heard-
dry. He's a little dry.
He's a little fucking dry,
And,
bro.
and he's not
He's
American,
dry as
so
fuck.
like sometimes the humor doesn't translate. So I don't know, but I feel like he might be a good time if you get him stoned.
Toughy for me.
Shit, I got to go party with Carell. That shit was wild. So it's funny when people like are like, who would you like to go party with? Who would you do this? It's like sometimes it's like it's the most random people that fucking show you the most craziest fucking
Thanks.
times.
What's one of your stoner habits, bro? I always leave my fucking clothes in the dryer and don't turn the dryer on.
I fucking hate
I did it
that
the other
shit.
day.
I
It's the
hate
worst.
that
Z.
shit.
Oh,
That's the Z.
okay. Man, what was the name of that dude that won the Ego Clash that we met in Spain?
Who won the Eagle Clash we met in Spain for flour?
That guy's weed is the best weed ever.
You talking about
What?
the Scorpion?
No,
The Zittles?
the guy that won, he won
The Skittles.
with the Skittles. Yeah,
Yeah, that's Scorpion
Skittles,
Crew.
Skittles backseat. No, it wasn't Scorpion Crew.
Dude,
That was
that's...
Scorpion Crew. No, it was one guy. It was just one guy.
Yeah, he got the genetics
He's
from
like from-
Scorpion
where was the
Crew,
guy at?
and he grew it up in the hills
Where's
of
he from?
Spain.
No, this
No,
guy.
he was English, but he grew it up in the hills.
No, this guy was from like Belgium or some crazy shit. He was not from UK. He was not from Spain.
Well, he was white. I didn't really talk to him.
We saw him at. I want to say we saw him in Amsterdam too.
What was the
He
strain?
looked almost like a Russian cat.
What was the strain?
He said it was a fucking Skittles bag seed.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, he won the third gen event in Spain.
No shit.
Yeah, you know, third gen. Brandon hosts the Ego Clash.
Okay. I've heard about
that
it,
took
never
first
been.
place.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that shit was
First place,
fire.
goddamn.
Yeah.
How would it compare to the original Z?
A little different, sweeter, more candy maybe.
Okay. And what's this what I was smoking? This is
Bro, the UK's on their Z hypes. The UK's probably...
They got some fire.
Hey, they probably
shit.
have some of the most closest, the best Z crosses than fucking... Yeah,
How, bro?
They're-
Did Fields
they're-
bless one of them and it just kind of...
Man, hey,
no, they buy it all.
they're
Okay.
fucking, hey, bro.
They get it all.
They're getting.
Oh, I know. I'm already
Dude,
knowing.
they're-
I'm
they're-
already knowing.
Here's also
In
the
my
other,
opinion, they're neck
here's
and neck
also
with
the
the
other
US
thing.
on strains.
like, I'm not even gonna
They
talk
got
shit,
fire.
but like what you probably think's good, they probably might think is trash. They smoke some of the best
Opposite
of the
as well.
best. Like
They might like
And-
Blue Sherbert hella much over there too.
Right.
So,
Because to be honest with you, Tenko was the first one really talking about ashes and put it on the bag and like that was their standard. It's gotta be a 10.
So
So,
standard
like-
Tenko is from London.
Yeah, I know. That's
Tenko's
what I'm
from
saying.
out
I'm
there.
agreeing with you.
So that whole white ashes
Yeah.
is really a UK thing. And
Yeah.
it doesn't indicate good weed.
No, no, no.
However, it is a check mark when
It's
it's,
a check mark.
burning right.
Yeah, it's a check mark. I think that's
See,
it.
like,
You know what it
the
is,
ash
bro?
fell. But even, like, look at this. Like, and I'm not trying to hate,
Yeah.
you know? Like, I'm not even sad. I don't care what this
Yeah.
it's a
is.
plant health thing.
But, yeah, it just has
Yeah.
to boil down to the plant. And it's like, they want that
It
wider
could be a different
ash.
moisture
Yeah.
content. I don't think moisture content.
I think
really
moisture.
is.
I
That's
think
only
moisture
little-
does, bro.
No, that's only a little tiny.
A little tiny part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the minerals that are grown.
And that are still
Yeah,
in the
still
plant.
present in
Yeah.
the plant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
And
could,
that's
you could overflush your shit and you'll have black ashes.
yeah.
You know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? You'll overflush. You flush. Some people flush for 2 weeks and they're overflushing their shit and they're burning black.
Okay.
It's not staying lit. You know, I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of flushing 3 weeks and thinking it's going to be better.
Yeah, there's
It ends up
there's
being
different
worse.
factors.
It ends up being
I mean,
worse.
Even
You know,
it
I've
boils
had
down.
that. It took a long time to figure this shit
It
out.
boils down to what your
you know?
medium is, and
Yeah.
when you're feeding certain things,
Yeah.
how you feed certain things. Like people just think that white
You
ash
can't-
has to do
you
with
can't
flushing.
starve your
no.
plant.
Yeah.
No, it has nothing to do.
You can't
like,
starve your plant. That's all it is.
Okay.
You starve your plant, you're going to have some shit that burns weird.
See,
Okay.
It
even
might
on
look
this,
dope, but it's going to burn weird.
This is salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is still smoking. It burns very good.
Yeah.
It still smokes. So that's just a different check mark, and people want to
Yeah.
sit there and go, white ash, white ash, white ash. If all you're talking
People are
about,
using it to sell weed for sure.
they are, but that's also more of a UK thing because the people will take people in the
all
UK,
the UK
will take
first, bro.
shitty cardboard terps, and if it's got white
They
ash,
want rock hard nugs too.
yeah, they'll smoke it because
They
it's got,
want PGR. They request PGR. Bruv. They request it.
No shit.
yeah, they like
for the
that
longest
cookie
time.
shit.
They like
want
them
it to be-
rock
they want-
fucking
they want it to be
golf ball
solid,
nugs.
and then they want it to burn white.
Because
Solid.
it's the
gotta
way
be
it
both.
looks. Because it's that cookies model.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
of that way that
Them
cookies
tight
might
cookie
look.
They
nugs.
don't
shit.
like that. Like, so, let's say I brought like the most
2 calories.
firest batch of fucking whatever Baccio or whatever OG Kush that has like your shirt. You know, look at this shit. Like foxtail. It's calyxed. It's got the natural look. It's not
That's
a
what you
it's not a
want. Yeah, that's
solid
what you
ball
want, yeah.
nug. You know
This
what I'm
is what I
saying?
want my weed to look like.
They don't like that.
No shit.
Maybe just until recently they're starting to be more on the connoisseur tip.
Yeah.
You know, but my first experience with the English, that's what they want it to look exactly a certain way.
Like when you smoke a cigarette, bro, that shit
It has to be rock
ass
hard
white.
pebbles.
Yeah.
And it has to burn super white, or else it's garbage.
And that's it.
And yeah,
That's fucking
that
it.
trend has for sure carried on here.
Yeah, it has.
You know, so
Well, it started over there. It's come over here.
Tenko started doing it. Doja started doing it. And then
But here's
pretty
also
much
another thing.
everybody
also-
else after that.
When you're smoking a joint and it's burning black, how often do you finish it? It just doesn't burn right. It keeps
Yeah.
going out.
Yeah, I
like,
don't
it
like that.
tastes, it switches halfway
it's a
through.
combustion.
Yeah, I don't like the halfway
It's
through
a
shit.
combustion
If,
thing.
if your joint switches
It's a
halfway
combustion
through,
thing.
and I'm
Yeah.
just done with it. Like
Or when you light the clip back up, if you didn't finish it, it's like, fuck,
One-
this is bad.
one of
if
the
it's
biggest,
rough, it's
the biggest terminations with smoking a joint is
Yeah.
can you smoke it from start to finish?
And how long did the terps last start to finish? If you're smoking it properly, indoors, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
yeah. I think the moisture is only a very small part of burning white. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you might get a batch that will be salt and pepper, but it needs to be like right after harvest. If your shit's not almost even halfway burning salt and pepper or almost white, your shit it's not gonna get any better.
Because to be honest with you,
what I'm saying?
I've had some fresh weed that burn white.
People are getting really, really exactly.
You know what I mean?
If it's really white, if
Yeah.
it's the true white burn,
Yeah.
it's gonna burn white from the start.
Okay.
You know what
Good.
I'm saying?
I'm glad we're talking about this.
Yeah.
Because, man, this fucking comes up a lot.
Yeah, it comes.
This
I mean,
comes up a lot.
I'm guilty of trying to keep shit around and trying to almost doctor it and burp and keep
Right.
the pack open.
Just R&D'ing it all the
and
time.
just and it'll make it better.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
No doubt, curing gets it better, but
Hold on.
if it doesn't burn white from the start, in my experience,
A lot
it's
of
not
people
gonna-
think that growing the
just-
weed is the whole thing. It boils down to your cure too. Growing the
For
weed
sure.
is your football
Yeah.
season. Your cure is your
Yeah.
playoffs and your Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. You can have a perfect,
I like how you put that.
undefeated
Yeah. I
season.
I love how you put
You
that,
could
bro.
you could
Everyone.
eat shit in the Super Bowl.
And you
bro.
can shit the fucking
you
bed
can.
in
Yes,
the
you
Super
fucking
Bowl.
can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Oh,
So-
man. You could wet trim it. Right?
Dude, there's
Then
so
you
many
can fuck
things
it
you
up.
can do to
You can
fuck
fuck
it
it
up.
up. I see what you're saying.
So-
You can store it properly.
That's
No,
that's
you
why
know,
like
fucked up humidity.
shout
in the
out
room.
Tweak. He gave me that fucking analogy. That's one of the best analogies I've ever worked with.
Damn.
Because people be like, I had the most perfect grow ever. Yeah, you had a fucking great grow.
Yeah.
And then you fucking hung it up in a fucking closet or a room.
Right.
Or you bagged it too early.
Yeah.
You bagged it wet.
You bagged it too early.
You bagging
Yeah.
fucking wet weed. What the fuck?
What are you doing? Yeah.
So many things can go
Yeah.
wrong. And you fucked up a perfect fucking run.
Burp your shit, guys. Burp your weed, man.
Burp your fucking weed, man. Do what you're supposed to do. Do the
Store
right
right.
thing. Burp your weed.
Don't throw your
Be a
bags
man.
around. Oh yeah, biggest thing. If someone gives you a fucking sample, treat it like a baby.
Yeah.
People bring back samples with shake and
Don't
shit.
throw it around.
Don't throw that shit around, bro. It's like a salad, and especially people who dry their shit out hella dry. Every time you move it, and open it up, and crinkle out the bag, you're fucking creating shake.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not
And tie it up tight.
Yeah,
Tie it
like,
up tight. And pull the
it's
air out.
about,
of it. You know what
it's
I'm
about
saying?
preserving.
You don't
it.
want them shaking around.
No, yeah, no.
And if you can, put it in a shopping bag when you're done, when you transport it. You know what I'm saying? Individually. That'll help protect it too.
Hey, you ever notice another guys or another hustlers like everybody has their own knot? Everybody has their own turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turkey knot.
Yeah.
Let me see your knot.
Why not?
Everyone does.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
See, I like the quick tie option. I do mine so I can just pull it out.
Somebody was at my house the other night and left the most craziest pigtail fucking pretzel thing going on.
Yeah, I don't do all that.
You don't suck the air out?
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
Hey, the homie at lower level will sit there and suck the air out of every one of your bags.
Vacuum seal it?
Yeah. He does that on his own. Shout out lower level, bro. It's my personal vacuum sealer.
There you go. We're not gonna. There's nothing shaking.
That's
around.
a nice knot.
Not too tight. You're not gonna have to wrestle the fucking thing to get it open. You know. It was a big game changer for me that I learned when I moved out here. The key. I call it the key. When you twist that motherfucker up and push it through. I was wrestling with turkey bags forever, bro. That's how I learned that fucking trick. Because we don't do turkey bags on the East Coast, bro. Everything's vacuum sealed.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, everything's vacuum sealed my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Your kids be like,
never
what's
thought of
that
that.
noise?
You ever jar it? Oh, see? You got
No
the crazy
jars,
ass-
bro.
No,
Sandwich
because
bags
this
and
is
vacuum
why.
seals.
This is why.
But you can
Hold
pop that out
on.
quick.
I want to pull this.
Yeah, you can
pull
pop
it
that
real
out quick.
quick.
See, it
Yeah.
also goes into fucking.
Dude, that's a wild one.
It
though.
goes into my back history.
That's a high
when
level.
I used to,
That's
when
a
I,
high level
when
right
I got
there.
into extracurricular activities, I used to tie my
You
bags.
can tell how many turkeys he's opened and closed.
Yeah. You
I
gotta
used
be
to
quick.
tie my
You gotta be
bags a
quick with
certain
it.
way so I would know.
If you opened it and took your fucking
And
3
you
grams
vacuum
off
sealed
the
it?
top.
It wasn't even 3 grams, bro. They
Before
were,
you give it back.
taking points off that shit.
Motherfuckers. So I'd be curious to both of you guys, what's your 3 favorite strains of all time? One old, one you can only have smoked for the rest of your life on a deserted island, and maybe one new one.
One old one. I could think of a couple of good old ones.
To straight away cat piss.
Yeah, Cat
I
Piss
missed
was
that
pretty
one.
good.
Cat piss?
Cat Piss was good, but for me, wasn't like.
No, we were getting the fucking.
It wasn't like, oh, I need that shit again.
Nah, dude, that shit was crack.
That shit was fire though.
That shit was crack.
But it would made you super speedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
You're on one if you smoked the Cat Piss. But no, I had one.
some rough summers.
Yeah, you're
Same.
fucking on one. You ever had? I don't know if you ever heard of the Godfather OG.
I've heard of Godfather
I mean,
OG.
OG
I don't know if I had any true
OG would probably be in one of my ones that I could probably smoke forever if it's a good gas. Because I'm gassy.
Yeah, there's a lot of memorable OG different batches I had in the past when I was selling weed and getting different batches from different growers and shit.
Hell yeah.
Before I really started doing it myself.
Yeah.
But there was this shit that Fruit Ridge used to sell. It's now connected. It was original.
It was an OG?
It was the original
Nice.
club, Fruit Ridge Health and Wellness, and they had this strain called the Godfather, and it was OG Kush.
I've heard about this, yeah.
It was OG Kush crossed to GDP, and it was like,
See,
I swear to God,
Did you ever
it
get
was
th-
this terp was rare as fuck.
but did you ever have 3 times?
It was in that shit was garbage.
But that-
this
but
shit,
that
I never had good 3 times ever in my life. This shit was like a literal 50-50 OG Kush. You got that gas pine sol thing going on, and then you also got the purple taste going in there too.
candy.
And
Fucking love
then
that.
the strength from the purple. Oh my god. That shit like had me and my boy half a blunt and we're done.
Done.
Narcotic.
Yep.
Strong as fuck.
Love that. That's a shame it's not around no more.
Damn, I can fucking name fucking like 20 fucking strains I still think about like every day.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
There used to be this one called Paul Pierce OG that was a sour It was Sour OD,
Headband?
Sour OG, or I'm sorry,
OG times sour.
it was Sour Diesel and some kind of a OG Kush. I forget which OG.
They call it headband.
Called
Paul Pierce?
Paul Pierce, yeah.
Yeah, bro. We got that in Jersey for a summer. I remember that summer. That was kind of when we started getting cool shit other than sour and haze. That came around.
That shit disappeared.
Train wrecks would come around, like good train wrecks,
Yeah.
and then like cookies dropped, and then cookies finally came around. And then I was plugged up out here, and then the gelatos and the sherbs and shit, or the sherbs and the gelatos.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Order. Yeah.
Dessert.
The dessert.
The dessert.
Dessert. Fucking
And then
dessert.
ice cream cakes fucking ruined them.
Yeah, man, big time.
Wedding cake.
Wedding cake was great, man.
Wedding cake.
I still
and then
fuck with
after,
wedding
I
cake.
feel like after wedding cake, it just went downhill.
Yeah.
Especially the whole purple punch. Fucking. Oh my god.
Purple Punch
Punch
ruined
fucked
so
the game
much
up.
shit.
Purple
People
Punch
are still
lights
trying to
out.
grow that shit because it looks good. Stop
They
it.
still
If
growing
you
outside.
grow Purple Punch, throw that shit away. It's trash.
It's trash. For sure.
I used to like the taste of it.
Stop it.
I know it wasn't getting me high,
I
but
just don't like
You
it.
like
man.
the taste of
I don't
cardboard.
like it, bro.
Do you like a good cardboard, Terp?
good.
Are you a Jungle Boys fan?
No, not that much.
I don't know. It was cool when it came out, but
Yeah.
you know that didn't last too long. Just terpless.
I remember.
It's
this.
some strong weed. It's some pretty weed, but it's it's not what people want now. People want terpy shit right now.
Yeah, they want
You
the
know.
heavy.
I prefer the original GDP to
To
that
resurface.
Yeah, some kind of terp like that.
I've seen some GDP out there, but it's just not the same, bro.
It's still out there. I know somebody
Yeah.
that still has it. I don't know if they're taking a good care of it, but it's out there.
That's dope.
It's really rare, but it's out there.
That's dope.
Yeah,
You should bring that
just
back.
got to
to
get it
set.
in the right. Yeah, if I could get it into the right hands,
Right.
you know.
For real. For real, for real.
I'm trying to bring back an OG. So I actually that OG I was talking about earlier. I lost it in 2017. And man, people have been asking about it ever since. And right now, people are craving OGs,
We want gas.
sours,
Yeah.
gassy shit, and that's my goal for the next year. I'm trying to bring back some gas to BTY.
That's dope.
I mean, the shirt.
I'm actually trying to get the same cut back from homey, but it's taking some work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
taking some work.
There's some distance between
I actually-
you guys.
Nah, we're good. We actually went and picked them up last year
Okay.
and ended up coming home and they had some kind of a disease and
Oh,
they ended
fuck.
up croaking. Yeah. So long story short, I've never had
Damn,
plants
man.
die like that too, dude. So
Royce Casaleche got some gas, though.
but but I'm talking about a real.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I know.
gonna have
no,
that.
yeah.
I'm gonna have that too. That's like a candy gas.
Nice.
But, yeah, I'm really trying to get that good OG back.
I love that,
Yeah,
bro.
I think I'm gonna have to tissue culture it when I get it back.
Man, talking about the OGs.
Bring it back to F1.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something.
Talking about OGs, I want you to shout out your favorite plug from back in the day.
OG Kush.
No, your favorite plug from back in the day, bro. Shout out your favorite plug,
Oh,
man.
shit.
Maybe when you was a shorty.
Fuck! Shout out.
Just give him a shout, man.
Shout out Purebred. Shout out
Purebred.
Big
Shout out
C.
Purebred.
Shout out Big C.
Big
You know,
C.
couldn't have done a lot of things without you, bro. You know. Yeah, Big C's fucking one of the original fucking dudes that taught me hydro.
That's what's up.
Put me on the hydro. You know, we're doing hydroton and cocoa.
Nice.
And then later on, I went and started doing my own shit, and then I started doing rock wool, and I did rock wool for a really long time. I mean, I still do rock wool, but
Hell
it's
yeah.
kind of came back to cocoa now.
Love
You know,
that.
I've slowly,
That's where I started cocoa.
yeah. Except there's one room of soil. You know, we got one room going that's soil.
I need
But
the
man,
Terps.
we're just not yielding as much, you know, and
Yeah.
we're getting really honestly better
Better yields and
yields,
rock
but
wool.
just a better overall,
yeah.
you know.
That's good.
But I ain't gonna
That's
lie,
what you gotta
the
go
soil
for
shit is
sometimes.
sticky as fuck.
Right.
It's fucking sticky.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
terpy
You see
as
like
fuck,
those
too.
two bags compared to each other, it's the same cut. But, you know,
Yo, shout out one of your mentors or somebody that gave you
Yeah.
some of the best game of your life.
Oh yeah, shout out Purebred.
Purebred, we're back to
Shout
Pure.
out
I love when
Purebred.
people get shout out twice
Yeah,
for those two questions.
shout out Big C.
And they usually
for
do.
sure, yeah. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. Big C, I'm still using like the same fucking recipe since 2008.
Tried and true, baby.
Same recipe.
Tried and
Old
true.
school recipe.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's one of the oldest sayings in the book.
Man, I just see it's kind of sad to me. I've seen everybody switch to Athena and all these like, big labels and shit, and they're not like really running the shit they used to. I mean, I understand they're getting better yields, but the terps, the quality just saying it's different. It's just it ain't, they're getting good yields, but that's about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm still using the same old shit, bro.
That's dope.
Same old shit.
Love that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
So,
man. What's the best advice somebody ever gave you, man?
shoot, man, just stay solid. You know what I'm saying? Stay solid. Sometimes be transparent.
I know exactly what you mean.
Just lay it all on the table.
Yep.
You
Being
just,
real is a universal language.
keep it
works
real.
anywhere. Yeah.
Keep it real.
Definitely.
Don't promise what you can't give.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't promise what you can't keep for sure.
Hell yeah. Keep it solid, man.
Keep your word. That's
Keep
it.
it word. Hell yeah. Well, shit, man. It's been dope hooking up. I want to let my audience know where they can find you. Drop your handle, and if you have a website or anything that they should be ready for,
Yeah.
the Cugines know, brother.
Yeah. Instagram is _ Heisenbern. That's Burn, BERN _ and you see. Just did a recent drop on 420. You can find the BTYZ Cube and Cookies on J Street in Sacramento.
Okay. Shout out Cookies.
Lemonade Sacramento.
Smoky as fuck.
I think that's I forget the address. And then there's Lemonade South Sacramento.
And what strains you got in there?
Cookies
BTYZ?
Maywood. Yeah, right now it's just BTYZ Cube right now at the
Okay.
moment. Just
All the
doing
cookie
a
stores got
small exclusive drop.
Nice. Hell yeah.
We might be
Hell yeah.
dropping in a couple other stores I can announce out on my Instagram, but for now it's just a few cookie clubs and a couple lemonade clubs.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Maywood
And Delta
too.
Boys. Shout out Delta Boys.
Shout out
Shout out
Delta
Delta
Boys.
Boys Distro. Shout out Bob.
Yo, before we get up out of here, I just want to tell our people, the power of networking and how we met and what we had to do to build our relationship. So I believe it's through the homeboy Key, right?
Yeah, Keyston.
Homeboy Keyston.
Keyston. So yeah, remember I was talking about the Orbit shows?
Yep.
He would come through and man, he would more or
Shout out my
less.
dog Key, man.
Yeah, man, he was always there. He would always help out, and then I just knew him through mutual friends, and yeah, man, he was
Solid dude.
He made a good connection right there.
Definitely.
Awesome
definitely.
connection, bro.
And we always kept it solid,
Yeah.
always kept it 100. And it's a pleasure, man.
Appreciate you,
And I
yeah.
appreciate you being on the show, man.
Likewise, bro.
For you too,
Thank
Billy.
you for having me on, man.
Billy, it's good to meet you too,
Good to meet
bro.
you too, brother.
Coming on the show, man. That was fucking awesome,
Yeah,
man.
it was fun.
Two fellow graffiti artists. That's a fucking beautiful thing. That's good pizza, man. So yeah, man, tune in. Shout out to my brother Jamie Jones as well. The Wild Jones Podcast Network. Check the website, goodpizza.com. That's good pizza with 3 Z's. Promo code Gabagool in all caps. Until then, share some good pizza with a friend. We'll see y'all later. Peace, love, good pizza. We up out of here.
Check. Good pizza. Mighty slice.
Hey, Cugines, thanks for tuning in as always. Check this out, guys. I need your help. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. It really helps, believe it or not. And if you're feeling generous, you want to help out your big Cugine, go on over to Patreon and leave me a couple fazuls. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to make the podcast bigger and better. I'm not going to go spend it on weed. We sell weed over here at Good Pizza, you feel me? So don't forget to also check out the website if you want merch, gear, or any kind of swag we got, you feel me? It's going to be at goodpizza.com. That's with 3 Z's. And just hit me with a DM for the promo code, man. Matter of fact, I'll give it to you real quick since you my Cugines. It's Gabagool, all caps, GABAGOOL. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate y'all, man. As always, peace, love, good pizza. We'll see y'all next time.